How's it going, HotStreak users? I'm Sports by Dustin, and today I'm going to be going over my favorite plays for the Week 3 Thursday Night Football game between the Steelers and Browns. Before we get into the video, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and do that right now. Give the video a like while you're at it. We really would appreciate it. And if you're not in the HotStreak Fantasy app, go to the link in the description, download the app, use the code in the bottom of your screen. You'll get $10 bonus plus 100% deposit match up to $1,000. And I wanted to mention to you guys before we do hop into the regular plays here on HotStreak, live in-play entries on HotStreak are a thing if you didn't know about them. What you can do, you see that, let's say Nick Chubb's line is set to 2.5, over or under 2.5 rushing yards on his next rushing attempt in the game. I'm taking the over on that all day. He's averaging like 5 yards a rush. Really, really good value there. Or you think that Mitch Trubisky's next pass is going to be over under 8.5 yards, as in completions. It has to be a completed pass for over under 8.5 yards. You can select that as well. Something really fun to do when you're just sitting on the couch watching the game. You can throw these live in-play entries, see if you win in just seconds to minutes. Even for baseball, right now you got the Yankees going on. You got Oswaldo Cabrera coming up. We think that he's going to fly out in this next at-bat. On the other side, we think Kebron Hayes is going to go ahead and get a single. The payouts on these up to 32x is really, really insane for the live in-play entries. Something really fun to do for football, I especially think. Myself, I love doing it, so I'm going to be trying to take advantage of some of these live in-play entries Thursday night for the Steelers-Browns game. But let's go ahead and hop into it. My first play is going to be an extra points prop. Chris Boswell over 1.5 extra points. How I kind of think about this is, are they going to score more than 1.5 touchdowns in the ball game? And I think so. Cleveland has given up, in their first game against the Panthers, they gave up 3 touchdowns, 3 extra points. And then last game against the Jets, 4 touchdowns, 4 extra points to the Jets. Now, if you look here, Chris Boswell didn't have any extra points last game. However, Patriots defense really stepped it up, especially compared to what they led up to the Dolphins in week 1. Chris Boswell did get 2 extra points against Cincinnati in their season opener, and he has hit in 11 of 20 games. Last year, obviously, they had Ben Roethlisberger as their quarterback, not Mitch Trubisky. Not saying Mitch Trubisky is a world beater or much better than Ben Roethlisberger last year was, but I definitely think in a rivalry game, they're going to play up and score at least 2 touchdowns in the game. Now, my next one is going to be a tackles plus assists prop. It's going to be Highsmith over 3.5 tackles plus assists for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's gone over this number in 12 of his last 19 games. And last year against Cleveland, in both of his games, he had 4 and 7. In the one where he had 7 tackles plus assists, he was only on the field for 79% of those snaps. He is playing well over 79% of the snaps in his first 2 games of the season. So I really would like to see him get around 90% of the snaps, which I think he's getting over the last 2 weeks. And then, of course, my next play. It's not really my favorite prop on the board. However, I am going to be taking possibly. I don't know. Hopefully, there's some more options that pop up on the board. However, I'm going to take for the payout too. Jacoby Brissett over 0.5 interceptions. The Browns don't pass a lot, so that's what kind of scares me, right? So we're not going to have a lot of opportunities at interceptions. But what I really do like, he's coming off a game where he threw an interception to the Jets. But more importantly, in the last 11 games, 10 out of the last 11 games, the Steelers have caused the starting quarterback to throw at least 1+ interceptions. I think it continues against Jacoby Brissett. Like I said, it's not my favorite, but with the payout, might be worth a little bit, here on HotStreak to go ahead and play that Jacoby Brissett over 0.5 interceptions. So I'm going to take a risk with that if I don't find any more Browns props, because you do have to have at least one Browns player and one Steelers player to match in these entries. If I don't find any other Browns ones that I really like, because at the moment I'm really not seeing something that I'm loving. So if any more pop up, I might use that instead to pair some of these. But these are my 3 favorite plays. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Go ahead, use the link in the description, download the app if you're not on it already. Use the code in the bottom of the screen. You'll get $10 bonus plus 100% deposit match. But that's all. Hopefully you guys have fun playing on HotStreak and enjoy watching the Thursday Night Football game.